masonry is groaning under the weight of the gray sky. Each fissure traces a map of a long and bitter goodbye. I watch the mortar crumble like salt in an open sore. I cannot remember what these heavy stones were built for. The limestone is bleeding dust onto the frozen ground below. My ribs are iron girders bending beneath the leaden chest. There is a hollow ache that never grants a moment of rest. The granite blocks are shifting with a slow and jagged sound, waiting for the gravity to drag the structure to the mound. I am the architect of a ruin that refused to stand tall. The wall is swaying in the shadows of a dying afternoon, a monument of sorrow, whistling a fractured lonely tune. It leans against the horizon like my spirit leans on grief, waiting for the final fracture to provide a cold relief. One more inch of tilting and the silence starts to break, collapsing with the burden of every choice I didn't make. The foundation was a fever and the cement was a lie. Now the clouds are suffocating every bird that tries to fly. Don't stand too close to the shadow of this failing height. It is looking for a place to bury all the remaining light. The crack is widening, reaching for the very core of me. I press my palms against the cold and sweaty face of slate, but you cannot hold back the massive momentum of late. The pebbles are raining down like teeth from a giant jaw. Nature reclaiming the wreckage through a cruel and ancient law. I am standing in the wreckage before the debris even hits. The wind is catching the gaps where the strength used to reside. There is nowhere left for a broken man to run and hide. The balance is gone and the center is pulling apart. The wall is swaying in the shadows of a dying afternoon, a monument of sorrow, whistling a fractured lonely tune. It leans against the horizon like my spirit leans on grief, waiting for the final structure to provide a cold relief. One more inch of tilting and the silence starts to break, collapsing with the burden of every choice I didn't make.